Lucifer in the sky at night, I wonder. What? Do my tears have what they do? Bling, 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 the sun. Why do we none other words? I do. She's got herself a universe. Don't we? Nor the calm thunder threatens everyone. And I feel like I just got home, and I feel kicking my legs as if they can see it on camera, but they're up.
Hey, you. Are you a lady boy?
Oh, bitch.
Girl, I said, are you a? Are you a?
Oh, us too.
He's salamanders.
Hey, Newts.
I'm Adrian.
I'm SHILOH.
And welcome to the Ladybug Radio Hour.
Now, what the fuck?
Variety is the spice of
We decided
life.
instead of talking about the intros now, we should just like fucking wing them. So he said,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
And I said, Newts.
Salamander on fire like the Hunger Games. Too hot to handle, getting burned by these. Okay. Hey.
Hey guys, another week, another Friday. We made it.
Another day, another dollar.
What was that?
Are you hearing that in the playback?
Yes.
What is that?
A few moments later.
Okay. Bear with us. It seems that the witch and the wizard are still at it.
Girl, they are at it so fiercely.
They are completely at it.
You saw me set up our fucking mic setup, and somehow it's still only recorded on your mic.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Just in case the audio's out of sync again. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Okay.
Who is that guy?
What now? Me.
We're recording a little later in the day than we normally would.
Tell us why.
Because
Why?
Papa had a job interview.
Oh.
boo,
Yeah, so
back
that
to the
means
workforce.
if you watched last week's episode, no, he did not get that job. However, this time it's for real. This
It's
time,
for
like,
real.
you are, you got the job.
Yeah. I would love to, it's a single location cafe. It's not a chain. It only
Within
exists.
reason, don't like dox it. Give us a little bit of the judge.
Yeah. So it's in
It's in
downtown.
a neighborhood.
It's downtown.
Yes, very stylish neighborhood.
A very stylish, shoppable neighborhood.
White.
I call it the window shopping district because, girl, you know I'm not going in there. Even the REI in there, like in that neighborhood, looks too rich for me. I said, yeah, but it's in a nice neighborhood downtown. I went downtown, 45 minutes, took a train and another train, which, as someone who used to work in their neighborhood, is like so fucking boot nasty, gutted, rotted, like vile. But I did it. And I walk up, and as I'm approaching, I
Please
notice
clap.
immediately the branding
Ooh.
for this cafe is goop-like. Is it fair to say it's goop-like? You would call it goopish?
Yes.
And when I walked in, I realized this woman also makes and sells candles and like t-shirts and merch from this coffee shop. She makes the candles in the basement. And the menu board
Fancy a
outside, the
candle?
like the 3D, the A-frame,
Yes.
hacking the A-frame, as one of our friends, Lauren, is known to say.
Here's my question. If you owned your own shop and you were like a sickening like model type, would you not also make sure to be in every single photo shoot with your face highly featured on it?
Well, to say that I'm not a sickening model type is a lie. Me mewing. I don't even know how to do
Meowing more like,
it. Meow. Because I'm so
Yeah.
puss.
oh. Puss in like a Garfield kind of way.
Yeah.
And look at you wearing orange.
For my music branding recently, I made that, you know, that like meme of Garfield on the blue background that says "You're not immune to propaganda."
Yes.
I made that, but it's my face because like that's kind of the brand that I'm working with right now. But yeah,
cool,
no,
too.
I went to this job interview. I'm going back for a shadow shift in a few days, so we've got it, ladies and gents. It's 20 an hour starting. Thank you, New York
Completely.
minimum wage being 15.
Allegedly.
That tip jar looked packed.
Yeah. Thank
but-
God.
Yeah, can you imagine walking up and there's a blonde European woman with a strong middle part, looking like Gwyneth Paltrow, with like holding an iced latte like at the corner of her face with like an orchid on the other half? It was really kind of crazy. I was like, this woman might be insane. And then she was so nice to me.
This
so.
is also going to be kind of a fun adventure to go on because this is also a place where perhaps there might have been drinks that were viral.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, God. Is it like the
No.
viral for a bad reason?
No, yes, but that just no. Like it's good, but
Okay.
you saying the name, like I'm gonna bleep it out.
Yeah, bleep that out.
They
Other
shouldn't know
places
that's
make
where
that
you
drink, though. You know, like, they didn't make that.
were. Yeah, but that's the viral one.
Oh, it is?
Yes. Like it was that shop.
Right.
More on that at 11.
Why is it next to, not to further dox the location,
Oh my God.
but not only was there a coffee shop directly across the street, but also one next door. I'm not talking a door down. I'm talking the next door
Next door
was
down.
literally another coffee shop. I was like, guys,
They're
it's a
also
little
selling
oversaturated over
coffee.
here. Like, can we
Completely.
relax? But I'll take it because at this point, y'all know what? I need a job.
Clock that T. Clock that
So-
T. Yep.
So, see me in some viral TikToks holding a redacted latte.
See me with them hands full of cash.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes. Oh, brother. Because I have a feeling this woman's going to be insane. But I'm down for it. She seems nice.
Yeah.
She was like cutting fresh flowers during my interview. I was like, this is so charming.
Slide.
But, and she's like working. She's not
Yeah,
like,
from my little deep dive in the social media of it all, it does seem like she do be there.
which I would prefer.
Yeah,
I prefer that over a hands-off person.
Yeah, because just like the fact that it has a good like image and the fact that she is actively there, I would venture to assume that she's probably not the worst boss in the world.
No,
Do you know what I mean?
She was so sweet, and that interview was literally 15 minutes. Like,
Because like a lot
It
of
was
the
so
disconnect is
reasonable.
when like the person that's supposed to be in charge of you like seems to not understand what you have to go through every day and
Right.
the reality of the job, which is insane.
and she fully was like, we don't allow outside food at the benches, but we don't do food. So a lot of people will bring bagels and stuff. And then we just, and she leans in and goes, we tell them to fuck off, but politely. I was like, are you my mom? Like,
That
are
is
you
so
my
funny.
mom? Did you raise me? Because that is
We tell 'em to fuck off.
We tell them to fuck off, but like kind of like a
Oh my
Eastern
God,
European
hey.
lady. Hey,
Lovely food you got there. You know what I see over there? A lovely seat far away from my establishment.
far away.
Clock that tea.
But we'll see how this goes. Stay tuned.
But hey, wake it up for the employed dolls.
And I did just tattoo people yesterday for $200.
Yes, yes. The photos here. Shout out to friends of the pod, Mick and Jace.
Mick and Jace, I love you guys. I'm officially on retainer for them now.
Yes.
Is what that.
Wake it up, wake it up. Clap.
Please clap.
Balls.
Transgender people can only do 3 jobs. DJ, tattoo artist, barista. That's it.
And a lot of people do all 3. Or try to, at least.
Now be respectful.
You're not the only one.
I'm successfully doing 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I'm not a DJ because I don't mix other people's tracks. I DJ my own tracks. What?
Pick up. Ooh. No, because y'all got a lot of that last episode.
No, you did. This man wants me so bad. What are we talking about today, by the way?
I think that we should have a little story time real quick. Speaking about wanting people, blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, there was an event that took place. I will set it up and then I will hand off to this man right here. For those of you guys that have watched the Trader Joe's vlog where they thought that we were stealing. We did like a similar thing again, except this time we didn't vlog it
We didn't
because
bother
they
trying
seem
to
to not.
vlog it.
They seem to not like it when we do that over there. So whatever.
They did not.
But we went in, and there was this person there, beautiful hair, beautiful tattoos, body like wow, sickening
like wow.
fit. Shiloh's like, oh my God, love their tattoos. Oh, they're so hot. This. As they're in the middle of like, this was maybe like the second time that I think that you were saying something about them.
Yeah.
They completely walk up to us. Well, not to us, to him. And then.
And what I'm telling you, this is, can you think about the last time you went to a Trader Joe's? Now,
it.
imagine the hottest person in that Trader Joe's, which I know people who shop at Trader Joe's, it's a wide, like, swath of people. But some of them are real hot. I'm
Look it up.
sorry.
Look it
If
up.
you're a habitual Trader Joe's shopper, you're trying to get your dick sucked by me. But this beautiful person who, guys, not to objectify.
I'm scared.
Because, like, respectfully, she was wearing a little mini skirt that was, like, real short, and you could see just a little bit of, like, respectful cheek on either end.
Respectful cheek is crazy. You should be locked up. Lock him up.
No, like, describe, like, this. Also, if you're watching this, because she fully liked my story where I was like, guys, this is a good podcast episode. So if you're watching this from the place that you're from.
Hey.
Like, you gagged me, not gonna lie, because I'm elusive, famously elusive.
You're
People
loose.
Sorry. Well, famously loose and famously elusive. Well, no, people will try to talk to me in public, but I never get the vibe of that they're like flirting. So I'll just be like, well, you have a good one. But she was really letting me have it. She was like, I like your Keith Haring tattoo. As I'm looking at Adrian, about to say, her skirt is really short, and honestly, thank God. Like, that's the sentence I was about to say. Because she has really cool, like, upper thigh tattoos on the back, like, in a swoop. Very cool, very hot, so sexy. Wow. But she approaches, starts talking about my tattoos. Then we, like, immediately start hitting it off because she has some of the coolest tattoos I've ever seen. She's like, oh, I got this one in Amsterdam. And I was like, okay, world traveler.
Please.
And this whole time, we talk, which, if you've ever been to the Trader Joe's on 72nd,
you know the vibe.
You know the vibe.
The uptown, downtown dolls.
It's a 2-floor Trader Joe's, but the floor, the footprint, rather, I was almost going to say floor print. That's not it. The footprint is not very big. So it's very packed, and the line literally, like, wraps around. We talk all the way through the line. We exchange Instas, and she straight up is like, yeah, I'm only in town for, like, 4 more days, but I'll probably hit you up in the nighttime hours when I'm feeling like, you know, getting silly. And I was like,
Where's God doing this?
dear God, I would like to thank you for the mask shortage, because that is really what's enabling me to pull at this level. Because there's no fucking way if there was not a mask shortage. Well, actually, let me not say that, because I don't think that's true. I'm beautiful. I'm sickening. I'm just an acquired taste of sickening. And Mama, she got her taste.
Not an acquired taste.
I'm an acquired taste. It's like not everybody likes black coffee. Not everybody likes red wine. Not everybody likes faggy, he-dyke.
Annoying.
Oh, that's no.
Nobody's saying all of that. Nobody's saying annoying. No one's ever said I'm annoying. I'm actually a fucking delight.
Let's take a break.
And when we come back, we're
When we
gonna
come back-
When we come back,
We're going to do something radical, which is we're going to do the local dolls in a not chaotic way for me to edit. For y'all, it's fine.
for y'all, it's been fine every time.
There has been a technical difficulty and or mishap almost every single time that we have done this, but we're going to do it differently this time.
It's the damn witch. I went to the top of her mountain and I slayed her, but her husband
Slayed her.
It's so muggy. We gotta go. But the wizard still lives, and I'm sure the digital wizard will cause some technical difficulties at some point. But the witch has been slain, so. Bye. We need to speak to a gay person.
Are you gay?
We need to tell you about For the Girls, the organization we're highlighting this week.
For the Girls is an organization started back in 2019 by founder and head doll in charge, Asani Armin, a party curator and up-and-coming rapper.
The first party took place as a fundraiser Asani organized to help two of their friends who were facing eviction. With the help of the community, the party was a success.
For the Girls has been hosting monthly parties ever since, raising funds to help Black trans people pay rent and afford gender-affirming care.
Asani sees the club scene as a safe haven for Black trans folk, and therefore sees it as the perfect tool to sustain Black trans livelihood.
And they know it can be done while turning the party, literally.
Head to their link in our description so you can donate or apply for help, divas.
Yup. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So,
So,
the time has come
come.
to do the whole hallway smells like.
So I did a brief little Loco Dollar segment this morning. It starts with a video.
Okay.
Is it loading? Please tell me you got it. Yay!
Yes.
Okay.
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 We're going to.
Let me walk you through. So get ready to screen record, Mama.
Mama, I am screen recording. One thing about me is I am screen recording. Okay, so the first video, I'm seeing. Okay. Each doll, $20 or best offer for all of them. Local pickup near blah, 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 blah. Oh.
It's a video, Mama.
Oh. Oh!
No, there's so many absolute shockers.
Okay, so there. Okay. Oh!
The cultural
okay.
appropriation dolls are the worst. The baby in the background, the ball baby.
Oh, my. Okay. Okay.
Also, the rosary? What's going on?
Oh, my. Oh, okay. Oh.
Her wig. Wiggy. Please. Please. This one is my favorite, I think.
Oh.
What's going on there?
Oh my God. I'm sorry for the not particularly engaging audio content right now. This is insane.
If you're listening to the audio version, just go ahead and do us a favor and turn on the visual real quick.
Just
you're
turn on the
going
visual.
to want to see
This
some of
is
these
so
dolls.
fucking crazy. Oh my God. And not another Native American doll.
One of them, not enough. She said,
Okay,
I need
so
to get a second.
this is a collection of vaguely Victorian looking fucking dolls, but there's two that are meant to look like Native American dolls in what is allegedly Native American garment. Definitely not.
Giving Disney Pocahontas
wow,
vibes.
that
It
is
ain't
so
right.
fucking crazy. And I'm gonna put you on motherfucking blast. Jasmine Martinez joined Facebook in 2025. You're
Whoa.
a fucking freak because these are crazy.
Wait, who joins Facebook in 2025? You've gone this long.
Someone who maybe had their account completely terminated for trying to sell racist dolls.
Yeah, you know what? You know why she got
Crazy.
deactivated? She just got pardoned for January 6th, so she just got out of jail and
my God.
reinstated her account.
Okay.
Franklin
Let's move on
Mint
from that
dolls.
one. Franklin
Ooh.
Mint dolls for $40.
Now, what could these be?
Just the description says Franklin Mint Fabergé Winter Bride Alexander Porcelain Doll Gibson Girl Mother and Child. Okay.
Gibson girl at the Kane.
Okay.
So
this would be, I guess, the Winter Bride. To be honest with you,
it's not bad, right?
the garment's kind of puss.
And she snatched.
And she actually looks like a pretty nice doll. I'm not even gonna lie.
She's one of the cute ones from
This first
collection.
one, for the first time, I'm really not mad at that at all.
Okay.
Okay. This second one, the garment is kind of fun in the way that it's there's clearly a lot of work put into the garment. The
It's
face
giving very
is a little
80s
crazy.
to me, you
yes.
know?
This is
and
giving
a Victorian
80s
inspired
does
doll
Victorian.
Made. Yes. Get out of my brain.
the hair. The face is just a little bit scurry for me. Oh, and this is okay. So maybe it was just the lighting. Yeah, this is really not that bad.
What do you think about her lunch lady hairnet?
I think it is maintaining the kind of sickening updo
Yeah, her hair
that
does
she
look
is
good.
sporting. It's kind of fierce.
I wanted to give you.
Oh, this is also puss because look at the hands.
She
Those are
said-
puss hands. She went. Okay. This next one right here. Okay. Definitely the same line of doll. This would be either looking maybe part of the staff or maybe even a little bit more matronly vibes This is less glam.
Maybe this is the
of the
Winter
garment.
Bride.
No, I think the Winter Bride was definitely that like first one. Oh. Okay. This is a baby, and the face is real scary.
Right.
And there is like a complete crack down the side of the mouth.
Mama, she's cracked. It is not muggy in
Mama,
here.
this is a cursed doll. In like a very like, almost like Anna from Frozen type of Scandinavian looking winter getup over here. Okay, moving on to the next listing. Vintage porcelain dolls on stands. All
Porcelain.
3 are clean, fully dressed. Hair is beautiful. Goldilocks. Little Miss Muffet. Little girl with a curl. What does that even mean? Oh!
Right? Who's your favorite?
Oh.
I'll tell you who mine is. On the right with the bow. She's my girl. That is my girl.
I would not say that I have a favorite of these. From left to right,
That's got to be Goldilocks,
the
right?
face, yeah, because I guess that's the, what is like,
bowl of whatever the fuck. Porridge? What do they eat?
yeah, but that looks like rice in that bowl. Why does little Miss Girl in the middle have like a dark red lip?
Yeah, why is she so muggy?
And then why so much blush? What is going on? And then number 3 over here, mad as hell. What
No,
the fuck is going
But
on?
I live, dude. I would put an offer on that one right fucking now. It's insane. Something about it gets
The
me
hair is
going.
puss, but the face, it's like an old lady.
Old maiden type of face, you
old
would
maiden
say?
type of face, an old pissed off maiden type of face. Oh my god.
And then solo shots. Can't forget them. Of all 3.
Yeah, like I guess this one's not the worst. It just, in the context of the rest of them, it's not great.
That's the last one. I just did a short little,
This was a brief.
you know,
look,
give you a break
Um,
from editing.
but hey, thank God there was some pretty dolls, some beautiful dolls, 1 or 2.
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a break from looking at the worst doll you've ever seen.
Thank you
in
so
your
much
life.
because like sometimes I'm like, where on earth did he find this listing?
Are you, dude? My algo on there is so fucked now on Facebook Marketplace because I type in the letter D and it's like, dolls. You want shitty dolls? We got you, girl. We know what you're looking for. And
That's awful.
like Mark Zuckerberg comes to the front door, printed off
He's sucking all over
screenshots
your
from
bird.
the listing. Because I have a great relationship with him. I'd beat the. I shouldn't say that. Because he has like ties to the government.
What are
or
we talking
whatever.
about today?
We're talking about hate comments a little bit because it's no reason really. Everything's been going great. Nobody's been getting any hate comments recently.
So let's talk about it. Basically, we are obviously on the internet and we do be posting stuff. We post a lot of stuff on this platform.
Right.
But lately, in light of the fact that Shiloh has released his first single, which we will play
Music.
in the next ad break, we're gonna do
Is
our
that
very
allowed?
first. Yes,
Yeah, I guess it's
we're
my
gonna do
song.
our very first. As long as you don't fucking strike.
Wouldn't that be crazy if I
Right, like
if I
the fuck?
gave us a copyright strike?
Right, like that. That would be your people.
Right.
I
I'll
fucking
have
pale
my
pink.
people call your people.
But anyway, I'll have your mom call my mom. But no, you recently just put out the first single from this really sickening upcoming space opera about being trans.
Yeah.
And the first single just dropped like now, like what, like
2
2
weeks ago?
weeks ago now.
Yeah.
As of time of filming. And the second one is coming up soon. But
Yeah.
all that to say,
Adrian broke that news vis-a-vis TikTok because I have told no one.
sure did.
But yeah, the second single's coming out. It's kind of an 80s goth pastiche. Ooh. But we're talking about hate comments because, oh my God,
Yes.
guys. You put the
You've been
word
making a lot of
trans
TikToks.
next to some art that you made. Whether or not it's good or bad, I think my art's sickening because I spend a lot of time on it and I wouldn't have made it like that if I didn't want it to sound like that. That's what I think people don't get when they're like, this is bad and you should delete it. I'm like, no, like, I know what it sounds like. And you, a rando who's heard 8 seconds of it telling me it's bad, is not actually a source that I'm willing to believe.
Completely.
Like,
Plus,
sorry.
like, a lot of it is too, it's like it's kind of just like a testament to the fact that it is getting out there, because it's being viewed by people that are just seeing it and saying, oh, this is someone's song. Oh, it's about being trans. Oh, this person is fat. Mama. Field day ahead. But I think we were starting to talk about this before, but I think that there is a really big difference too with someone saying something like that on like a TikTok kind of space versus like actual, like how it's being received by the people like who are intending on consuming it. Like, if that makes sense. Plus, I will say, like, for as much of like the like right away, like immediate like hate that you'll get on like a lot of these videos, almost every single time that I scroll by like one of those and I don't like it, I don't interact with it like at all.
Of course.
I do see that people, that's not true. I do see that people are leaving like, oh, like I don't know you at all, stuff, blah 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 blah, but like this is like good.
Yeah.
And like those might be 1 to like 5 like shitty ones.
I'd say
but
like 1 to 8.
Those do matter way more because those are written by people that like actually perceived the thing. But then the question becomes, why do we feel the need to shit on people like that?
Well, I know why that cisheads feel the need to shit on trans people and trans art. It's because
for sure.
Fundamentally, I walk down the street and I am subversive to them. And that's not me making a statement like I do
just
with
existing.
my art. Walking, and you're familiar with this feeling, obviously. When you like turn a street corner and the whole corner has like a severe reaction to you.
Boners.
When your literal fundamental existence is subversive to these people, like the idea that you can make art that is even more subversive.
Yeah.
Because it goes in depth, like goes into your experience in depth. They like literally can't handle it. And also, I think people are confused about, and I genuinely think this is bad for our media literacy, but like people are mistaking music as entertainment for music as art. I am an artist and a creative. Like, not to be a pretentious shithead, but I am an artist and a creative and a musician, and I didn't make that music for every person who's going to hear it. You know? I made it with the intention of it, like, making sense to queer and trans people who feel like they can't trust the fold, as I refer to it as, because of the way the government has treated them and the way they've been treated their entire lives for being different.
Completely.
So, like, I will never run in normal circles, air quotes normal circles, like cishet corporate circles, because of people who talk to me like that on the internet.
Yeah.
It's y'all. Y'all are proving my point.
I also think that, like, that is extremely true, but that, I think, takes a certain level of actual engagement and thought with it. And I think that the phenomenon of, like, leaving these types of comments, I think, goes, like, beyond that. Because, like, well, obviously, like, all of that is still very much true. There are people that are cishet white that like post their art and also get like a lot of shit. So I think that there is still like an element of like that like makes it worse. But I think at the core there is a phenomenon of just like, I think people for one reason or like another don't like, maybe they don't have like a place to process like whatever shit that they're feeling about like themselves, like feel the need to go and like say it to like a bunch of other people. Because this is also true of some of the comments that like you have gotten from people being like being like, oh, but like I'm queer or like I'm trans and I don't like it, blah 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 blah. Like just like there's a lot of weird like, sometimes like it comes like from inside the house. Like there's just people that are just like wanting to be so fucking shitty for like no fucking reason. Because also, yeah, like all that stuff that you said about like your art is true, but you would have to listen to more than 2 seconds of it to know any of that. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like for some of the comments that like you're getting, I think that's a little bit too much credit to the forethought that was put into it. Some of them are
I think so, yeah. I think you're
completely
right.
imbued with that, but I think that like the majority of them, like the Uncle Bill like one that we made like a response to the other day,
Which we will
like,
explain for y'all
yeah,
who don't know, which is all of you.
Someone by the username of Uncle Bill on TikTok.
Not
left
my uncle.
a comment on one of these videos that like Shiloh has been making. Like you'll make like a few a day.
Mind you, literally, I was drunk on the toilet when I made that video, and it says that. It says I'm drunk on the toilet.
I feel like that may be factored into what was said in the comment.
Right.
But the comment said, special kid
In an adult's body.
kid in an adult's body, which
We laughed really
let's give
hard
it up.
about it.
Like, just basically being like, you are
Arschler.
autistic, but you are an adult.
Right.
That's the read.
Right. And I'm like, yeah, and I still pulled your bitch
Yeah.
at the Trader Joe's. So I
Wake that
don't
up.
really want to, like, my Tizriz is magnetizing. That's the thing. I'm like, here's truly what I think it is. When it comes to the
Magnetism.
cis-hets saying crazy things to me, I think it is, because let's wake it up, it's mostly cis-het men.
Yeah.
When they comment shit about how they're calling me like, oh, these people all have a nose ring, pee pee poo poo, blah blah blah. You think you're a man. I can't believe you haven't shaved that stupid little mustache. My response is genuinely, you are so threatened that I look like this and everybody in my life still sees me as a man.
Wake that up.
And I didn't have to do whatever the fuck little ugly cis-het rodeo you guys do over there to convince yourself you're men. I didn't have to do any of that. And they still look at me like a man because I am one and I take up the space. So turns out you actually didn't have to drag your body across barbed wire to be considered a man. You can just let the tender animal exist. That's a Mary Shelley poem, I think. Or Mary Oliver. Or... because Mary Shelley is the author. Sorry. But seriously, you didn't have to torture yourself to be considered a man. You didn't have to grind and try to financially support your entire family. You didn't have to do all that to be considered a man. I didn't. And that scares the shit out of people.
A lot of people will be scared.
Mary.
A lot of people will be scared.
Are you scared?
And I'll
'Cause you
name
look
them.
scared.
I'll name them.
But we will be doing a dramatic reading of a comment I got this
Please.
morning that I chuckled about.
But yeah, like, I think also beyond like this point, the more that you continue to put out your music, the more that we continue to make content about being queer, being trans on this here podcast and related avenues. Tune into the YouTube. And like the more that I also put like my stuff out there, like we're just
Adrian's
gonna
got some
see like
music
more
coming
and
out
more
soon.
and more. We like are just at the beginning of I think a decently long road of a lot of this, and I think that like we just have to start like figuring out now like how we navigate the social medias in that way right now. Plus like TikTok is like a lot of the people that are leaving the comments are bots as well, and this is true of a lot of the social medias at this moment. So it's also sometimes like the person that you are fighting with is not even a real person, which is scary and weird and fucked up, but it is the reality. And I think that we've talked a lot about like someone like Drew Afualo that makes like good content like out of responding to stuff, and I think that like when you can turn it like that, like I think it's fun, but I think it does get to a certain point where you do have to kind of disengage and be like, girl, whatever.
Right. Like the guy calling me an abomination in Spanish. Girl, I'm just going to tell
He's
you.
cooking.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that I'm your mother's lover in Spanish, and then that'll be it.
With my help.
Yes, thank you, Adrian. I could not have done that without you. It would have been a Spanish dictionary situation, and it would not have landed, I don't think.
And then it would have been bad, and then you would have showed me like you really did something, and I would have been like, Shiloh, that's not. No, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't. It's not a read at all. It wasn't good.
So what you actually wrote is that his mom got you pregnant, and that's not.
Well,
That's not the dunk that you think. Let's take a break, and then when we come back,
We'll read a hate comment.
we'll read a hate comment. Read a hate comment is a really good drag name.
Read a hate comment.
Read a hate comment.
Read a hate comment. Like Rita Hayworth, but like read a hate comment.
In a sickening first installment of Ladyboy Spotlight, stay tuned for not just a sickening ad spot for a sickening org, but instead a sickening spotlight of a sickening song by an artist.
What?
I didn't say sickening artist. I just said an artist. So stay tuned and give it a listen.
Yeah.
Stream it on here, but then also stream it like on his thing too.
My thing? My like Spotify?
Yeah, like the actual track on Spotify.
Yeah, go stream it on Apple Music and Spotify. It's on everything. It's on all the things. I think
Ready?
it might even be
1,
on SoundCloud.
2, 3.
Empty is the hand that begs to hold. The cracks of your compliance, you're still alone. With blood on his hands, the soldier returns, but he knew what his orders were. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Warping yourself to their shapes just to lose them all either way. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Abandon the body, forfeit the soul. Now you fear and now you fear the fall, the fall, the fall. Now you fear the fall, the fall. Abandon the body, forfeit the soul. Now you fear the fall. I have lived 1,000 lives, I have died 1,000,000 deaths. Cannon fodder, children fathered by everyone I've ever met. The war is long, the winter is lean. The soldier has orders, but knows not what they mean. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Warping yourself to their shapes just to lose them all either way. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Abandon the body, forfeit the soul. Now you fear the fall, the fall, the fall. Now you fear the fall, the fall. The body forfeit the soul. Now you fear the fall.
Yeah, so as someone who wants to root for you people, here's your big problem. You do things like this that are objectively not good, and then call it transphobic when we say it's trash. You know how even trans people dislike Billy Tino? What you did So who is Lily Tino and what's her?
Lily Tino,
Tino T.
you are definitely familiar with. She's the trans creator that would do all of those TikToks of filming herself, like going out to restaurants and waiting for the wait staff to misgender her and then make like a massive deal of it, but to the point where it was like you are clearly like seeking that kind of situation and you are seeking to then like take all the like frustration of being like misgendered on the regular out on someone who like very often was like, oh, I'm sorry, or like even if they weren't, it just was very clear that the angle of the content was like, I am trying to, like I am seeking out this interaction, like this is the content that I'm trying to make, is me reacting to people misgendering me, and then I'm like trying to like speak to the manager and like trying to like do like a whole thing, but like for the sake of the content, if that makes sense, like that, like it came across in the videos that it was that way. And the further context of that too is that there was really weird behavior that she would engage with beyond that. There was this whole situation that came down with her being like, I guess, like online friends with another creator that was also like doing sex work on like OnlyFans, and this whole thing where she was trying to like arrange a collab and do this and this, but then like the other creator was like, oh, like I'm not trying to make content with you, but like essentially Lily was like assuming that because this person did make content that like they would like, it was like assumed that they would be down to like have sex with her for the content. Like it was just very, very weird, and like overall just someone that like is really not serious about their activism, and someone who very, very clearly is an example of a trans individual who is white and who centers their whiteness before their transness in the way that they just like exist in the world, because there are so many more productive ways of doing shit than like essentially making like rage bait content, wanting to have the wait staff misgender you, and then wanting to engage in the comments with people being like, well, of course they're gonna misgender you. You insert like whatever descriptor justifying why she would be misgendered here. Like that was a lot of what the content always was, and it was really, really insane. And one of the things that one could say is that content like that becomes very divisive amongst the community as well, and it just like generally like those are not the corners of TikTok or the internet where like conversations are happening,
Right.
because there's also kind of like that's where all of the trans people that are gonna like publicly like comment against it and get into the like, well, of course if you don't try to pass you're gonna get like misgendered, like that's where all those comments are. Like it just becomes like a breeding ground of like, this is a lot of people saying a lot of shit without thinking about it and then just hitting send. And so the fact that they would compare you, someone that is promoting a new song as a small independent queer trans artist, and then saying, oh, hee hee ha ha, this is about being trans, so if you don't like it, I guess you don't like trans people, clearly as a joke. Like there is no rage bait.
Well,
to
I
the
didn't even
content
say
that. Like, you're, like,
the
making.
post that was on said like in quotes, I don't get your song, and then I said like, thanks. It's about how trans people are treated so terribly by the world and the government that I don't trust anyone anymore. Is literally what the post says. It doesn't say if you don't like it, you're a transphobe, which is, I've said that before.
Yes.
Like I have said that before.
But you
I
did not even say it
here
in the comment that, like in the original thing that they were responding to. But like, like that is what is so fucking crazy, because the Latino thing was like really complicated and really layered, because there was so many things that were happening, and this was also like something that like took place over like a long time. Like there was like the lore like stretches time, and there's like so many things, and nothing about the mythology of Latino has anything to do with what you're doing. So like it's also just like, I don't understand something
Well, it's
like
like
that is
cocky
clearly
trans
like
people just don't deserve respect in the eyes of the public.
right,
It's
and so
like the
like
real
make
tea.
like
So we're both clocky.
that just
air
gives that
quotes.
it's like yeah, like someone that just has some like unresolved like whatever the fuck, and like they've been waiting to say that like someone's like a Latino, and they were
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, okay, you'll do. It's just so crazy.
And
like, that
I've
is
been
so
waiting to say that somebody
wild.
has chronic DUI face. So, and I got the opportunity.
Well, there you go. And like I think if you can like make like a fun like whatever of responding, I think do it. But I think also sometimes you got to be really honest with yourself and figure out when it's not worth engaging. And I think it definitely gets to a point. That's not to say that you can't find like a way to make it like healthy and like fun to just like kind of like troll people back. But like sometimes the comments do like get to us. And I think that there is no shame in that, because I think that especially with what we talked about like last episode, we spend a lot of time like on the internet. Like the internet now is sort of the third space that we've lost like societally. And there's a lot of finding like solace in that in light of a lot of the bullshit that we're dealing with. So it is really difficult sometimes, I think, to make peace with that space that is kind of like your like alone space, or like your space to escape from the bullshit that you can't bear to like sit in like anymore because the world like fucking hates us. And then to feel like, oh, these same like sentiments are being shown here, that can be really tough. So I think it's really important. Like we all love to dunk on people, but I think just make sure that you check in with yourself. And I'm not even saying you're like, I mean the general, just like as we all navigate like our involvement in like social media and stuff like that, sometimes someone is just trying to beef with you and is just trying to be the contrarian and is just trying to like knock you down a peg because they are really really hurt for some reason, but that is their problem. And sometimes it's not worth engaging because you're not going to change your mind. But also sometimes because of that, in light of that, you can be like, well, like whatever, fuck you, faggot. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like choose your own destiny, but just be discerning of the path that you chose.
Yeah. I mean, I respond again because I am like chasing clout. Unfortunately, it's what I'm doing.
You're right now
I'm
like
trying to
you
get the
are chasing some
streams.
engagement,
Yeah.
and also like the concept of fighting back and clapping back at some of this stuff is like aligned with the whole point and spirit of the work that you're doing. So like,
because
yeah,
for those
like
of
that-
you who don't know, this like work, this universe, because it's maybe not going to be like a concise project, but it is going to be contained in like a larger universe. It's about indoctrination.
ever-evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about indoctrination and deprogramming, as it were. What's it? Deconstructing.
yeah.
And like stepping away from the establishment, learning the things that you were taught as fundamental truths, the things that like went against your natural instincts are wrong, and that you should have been trusting your natural instinct the whole time. And I'm telling it through this like very like a sci-fi fantasy lens.
Yeah.
Because for me, like, fantasy has always been more real than anything. You know, like stories, tales, sagas have always felt more real than like reality. So I'm telling it through this lens, but very plainly, what each of these songs are about is about recovery after the like initial moment of deprogramming.
Mm-hmm.
The pain of before and the recovery of after. And like, if that doesn't resonate with people and it makes them that upset, honestly, I would rather them have a strong reaction. Like, because here's tea. Art made for everyone in mind is not art, it's a product. And my art is not a product. If you want to consume it like a product, go ahead. But it's art. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like there is, when you're just trying to make a statement, that is the point of the art. Like art is making a statement. It's to say something. It's to expose something. It's to explore something. And you're right. Like when you are trying to market or form something to be, I am trying to make this be as appealing. I think that's like what it is appealing and entertaining to people. That comes from a very different place and a very different process than my end goal is not how people are going to receive it, but rather the content that it is going to have and the message that it is going to say, and how it's going to make you feel as the messenger of it. Like it is the conduit of like your spirit, like a snapshot of your spirit at the time of writing it, at the time of releasing it. Like that's what like art like this is about. And yeah, like that is very, very different and can like share some space with art that is more so like about I want like everyone to like it, because I think that like depending on what you're trying to do, like if you're trying to like, you know, you are trying to make someone feel seen. You are trying to say, hey, I have felt alone in feeling this for so long, but I know I'm not, so I'm gonna make this art for it, and the people that have been where I've been, you guys are gonna get it. And then I think there's sometimes that like I just want to make people laugh because like things are generally bad and I want like everyone to find something in it. And like those are all cool and valid, but they're not the same, and they should not be evaluated on the same thing, because when you make art that is more like the art that you're making, yeah, not everyone has to like it, and that is okay, because it's not always for you to like. And I think that as consumers, we need to be a little bit more tuned in to like, does it matter what I think of this? Am I the target audience for this? Do I need to understand that? You know, and like I think as queer people, we're very familiar with that kind of narrative, because there's a lot of queer related things that sometimes are for queer people and sometimes they're more for straight people. We have the conversation with Drag Race all the time. Like, and like everything is valid and everything is fine, but it is not the same. And like, I think that you just need to give space for the privilege that there is in being like, I don't relate to the stuff that you are saying in your art.
Right. Because
and that's
I'm like,
okay.
If you
don't have
relate to the level of like, not to be dramatic, because some of the work
dramatic.
Well, some of the work in this project that I'm doing is like really sad.
Yeah.
Where it's like, because it if we get 100 followers on the YouTube and the Spotify,
Lore
we'll
drop.
do a whole lore episode.
Completely.
And I'll make like a PowerPoint, because there's like a main character and he falls in love, and he has like someone who did the initial deprogramming, like the first person who introduced the idea that maybe he was part of the yeah, it's kind of like, think like Stormtrooper-esque but transgenderism. It's gonna be fun. But if we get 100 followers on Spotify and YouTube, we'll do a full lore drop episode. If you like music with lore, like, maybe bad time to bring her up, but if you're like an Ethel Cain fan, if you like stuff of that nature where it's like, oh, it's got a really dense lore. If you liked Caroline Polachek's Desire I Want to Turn Into You, which has like fun lore and is like kind of a universe, join me. Otherwise, it's not for you. And if you don't get the level of pain I'm trying to express,
That's okay.
And it's okay. And I'm very happy you haven't experienced that, because it sucks balls. So
I think some people think also you can acknowledge privilege, and it doesn't like, it's about how you respond to it. No one is mad at you that you are not trans, that you are not these things, that you do not like relate. The problem becomes when you decide that means that you get to be like, oh, this sucks.
right.
Nobody asked you to do any of that. So stop feeling so threatened by the fact that other people do not need constant validation from other people. We have learned that we will not get that, and that we cannot take that for granted, nor can we expect it.
Yeah.
So we have figured out, we've cracked the code on how to get that from within, and how to form the communities that we want to have around us to where we do get that. If y'all have not done that work because you are the epitome of a cishet man who, like, the state of being a cishet man is literally
all you got going for you.
Like a mental setback for you, that you are not even like present in like what is going on. You do not conceptualize the idea of being literally anything that is like complex, then like that is you. And if you have like an issue with that, then you need to figure it out. And if you don't like something, there is so much content out there for you to choose. If you are constantly engaging in queer trans shit because you don't fucking believe in it, why the fuck are you so obsessed?
And also, like, you're platforming us.
Like, you are obsessed.
Every comment, every long comment left on my fucking post today, babe, you just platformed me.
Plus, like,
because you just fed the algo beast, and now she's hungrier.
And like,
for my work,
I don't subscribe to the idea that like everybody who is like transphobic, homophobic, like whatever, it's because they're secretly in the closet, or because they want to fuck us, or this and this. Because I think that like in like a way that can serve to like diminish like the problem. Sometimes it is true, and regardless, like there is always like a further truth behind like what you are doing and why you feel the need to say the things that you say.
And just know, being cruel to queer and trans people on the internet is not going to put us in our place as y'all see it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The only way to put us in our place, aka get us to stop acting and behaving according to our natural instincts, which is faggily and queerly, you're going to have to kill me. If you want me to stop posting art that you don't like, okay, babe, get a gun. My address is... I'm letting Adrian bleep it. My address is this. Come fucking get my ass then, if you're really so serious about it.
Bleeping what? You didn't say anything.
What? What do you
Never
mean?
mind.
I said,
it's fine.
If it bothers you so much, get a gun, come to my house, and kill me about it. Because that's the only way you're going to get me to stop being faggy, trans, and a musician.
I've been trying.
Yeah, he's
not going to stop.
Of mornings I wake up and the pillow's really tight over my face, but I just swat him away. He's not that strong.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Thanks for letting me bitch about hate comments. What's your song of the week, by the way? Song of the week. That was really... What's your song of the week? I have mine if you want to wait.
Yeah.
My song of the week is Pokemon by Wet Leg. It's a really delightful song. Their album, Moisturizer, just came out, I think, last Friday. Go give it a listen. It's really, really excellent from toe to tip. Pokemon is my favorite. But there's a lot of really, really good ones on it. If you like queer girlies, hair dye, queer sex, because they do be talking about that. It's a really delightful banger of an album. And they just had a Tiny Desk performance. Go watch it.
The tiniest desk.
The smallest.
My song of the week this week is influenced by the fact that we just went on, if you know, you know, a tea break from seeing our friend Mary Jane for a little bit. We are now back on it. And because of that,
we don't record the podcast high anymore because we can't do it.
I had already not been doing that for a minute.
You can't say I had already not been doing that when we had been high
starting
together.
off like right off the bat.
Yeah, like we...
Not as much.
Right, yeah.
Okay, whatever.
You're so sanctified, in the words of another hate comment we got one time.
Oh my god. No one is saying anybody is sanctified. This man trying to fucking fight with me so I can't even fucking say my shit.
No, I just really like that one hate comment we got on the Ladyboy Radio Hour.
That wasn't even a hate comment.
Where they called us, they were like, oh yeah, you're so sanctified because of us talking shit about Benson Boone.
No, that was on one of the response videos. That was somebody, like, I think being nice.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't. Okay.
Well, because
let me say my song of the week.
Video.
Well, yeah, but then that was somebody else in the response video. Was like us, like, dancing around. Like, it was not
to the sanctified comment. We can edit this out if you want.
I just don't. I don't. No, I think it was like a different one. Hold on, let me look at it.
I'm almost
because
positive.
now I have to know.
But
Now I have to know. Talk more about your little song.
yeah, but it's from the new Wet Leg album, Moisturizer. Mama, I thought the lead singer was hetero, just because you never know. And she had more of like air quotes a normie appearance in the first. You two are such perfect people that you will still be sanctified. Looked in the mirror. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, but I think they're saying. Yeah, I didn't take that as being hate.
Oh, really?
No, I think that they were saying that like we're slay. I think that was a love comment.
I
Love
don't-
wins.
I don't think people are using sanctified and like,
You don't know Fernanda like I know Fernanda.
your girl Fernanda. Okay, well, what's your
So
song of the
anyway,
week?
oh, you care to know my song of the week?
Yeah, well, you were
wanna know
selling
after all of
you were
this?
you were spreading a false narrative, so I had to.
Spreading a false narrative. Let's just ask her.
Was
let me
this
ask
a
her
hate
right now if
comment?
this
By
is
the
a
way,
hate
we're
comment.
arguing about it. Oh my God, did someone just ring our doorbell? Oh, it's probably. Wait, hold on. I got a package from Redacted. It's got tattoo supplies in it.
Yeah, like you two are such perfect people that you will still be sanctified. Like I think she's saying like you guys might be hating on Benson, but like you guys are fierce.
I took it as, oh, you guys are so sanctified. Look in the mirror. You know?
Yeah, but like the rest of our content is very. It's like I didn't get that vibe.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, so like I was in the middle of saying, my song of the week is "Moving" by. Sorry, there's some ASMR that's happening in the corner.
Sorry, moving by.
"Moving" by Kate Bush. See you guys next week.
Well, I just wanted to open my tattoo haul, so I stopped running out of ink. Okay, bye.
I had already stopped.
Mama, you don't stop until I stop.